Farhan binti Maknur from Group 6. I will present about dribbling skills. Basically, in basketball, dribbling skill is bouncing the ball on the floor continuously with one hand at a time. This is because we need to maintain the possession of the ball while walking or running. If we just hold the ball while walking or running, there will be a fall. Next is history of dribbling skills. Dribbling skills was introduced in 1901, but James Naismith, who the original rules of basketball, said nothing about dribbling, merely stating that passing the ball was the legal way of advancing it. Players soon developed the strategy passing to themselves, which Naismith himself both endorsed and admired for its ingenuity, and which evolved into the dribble as known as today. But the first known team of dribbling was Yale University in 1897. Next is basic of dribbling skills. The first is use your finger instead of your palm, because if you use your finger, it's easy to control the ball. If you use your palm instead of your fingers, the ball will be bounced at many directions. Second is bend your knees. If you bend your knees, the gravity will be lower, so the position will balance. The third is your back should be straight, because when you straight your back, the eyes will keep up. So the fourth is keeps your eyes up. This is because to see the opponent team while dribbling. The fifth is dribble the ball below your waist or knees, because if you dribble upward your waist or knees, the opponent team will easy to take the ball from your hand while dribbling. Next is common fall during dribblings. The first is double dribble. The second is carrying or palming. Double dribble is when you dribble, then you hold the ball and you dribble again. That is double dribbles. Second is carrying or palming. Carrying or palming is you carry your ball, you just hold the ball while walking or running. Next is type of dribbling skills. First is hand placement dribbling. Second is low dribblings. Third is crossover dribblings. Fourth is running while dribbling, and the last one is power dribblings.
Hello everyone. There are three stages in dribbling skills. The first is without the ball, which means to determine and practice the basic stance and movement. The second and third stages require you to use the ball and start the experience in the right way, such as teaching video, coach, and so on. There are also three mistakes here. Poor posture and paying attention to the ball in your hand without paying attention to the situation are very common. And the third mistake is to use your fingers for control and power instead of your palm. The way is to fix their mistakes is simple: to memorize the current posture and practice more often. There is no need to say more about the benefits of master of ball control skills, which makes you more flexible and better carpenter with teammates. Many basketball stars are famous to their foot control, which is very important.
So for my part, I will be sharing about basketball low dribble. So what is low dribble? A low dribble in basketball is when a player dribbles the ball low to the ground. In order to do this, a player has to dribble the ball more times than a normal dribble. Crossovers are often a low dribble because the ball needs to be kept tight and in control to keep it from being stolen. That applies to standard crossovers, through the legs and behind the back. So that is a brief explanation of low dribble. So how to do a low dribble? So before I show you, a low dribbles require a harder dribble, just like I mentioned before. That is because the ball does not fall from as high up and not as much gravity acts on it. The low dribbles is also more of a horizontal dribble than a vertical one. So in order to keep the dribble alive and the ball bouncing, more force is required. So why do players do low dribble? Okay, so I will tell you why do players do a low dribbling. Low dribbles are harder for a defender to steal. The ball is in a vulnerable position, which is out in front, for less time, as well as in a spot that is not easy to reach because you keep the ball bouncing very low to the ground. Low dribbling is also effective when a player is driving into the paint before shooting the ball. That is because once an offensive player gets there, it is very congested and maintaining control of the ball is important. Defenders in the paint are also usually taller positions, so it will be harder for them to reach down to steal the ball. So how do we enhance or improve low dribbling? A low dribble is also often used for learning how to dribble better. So when you want to learn dribbling, you will start with low dribbling first. Young players do drills where they need to dribble the ball low to the ground to help them with controlling the basketball. Sometimes the dribbling training will also involve weaving through cones or obstacles, the usual way of practicing dribbling. That way, those in training can practice a low crossover. So I will show you the video of a low dribbling.
Here, eyes up, let's try it. Boom, 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 boom. Fingertips. Don't let the ball hit the palm, all right? Fingertip control. Eyes are up. Really work on it. We're doing the right hand low dribble. Work, work, work. Pound it. Lower, lower, lower.
A crossover dribbling is a basketball maneuver in which a player dribbling the ball switches rapidly from one hand to the other hand to make change in direction. And how to do crossover dribbling? First, you are dribbling the ball towards your defender and reading their body and footwork, and then you then make a move in one direction. Once the defender bites on the first move you make, you will dribble the ball from the other hand to the other hand to the other, crossing it over in front of your body. Common mistake during crossover dribbling is dribbling off balance, dribbling the ball too high, and looking at the ball during dribbling. How to improve crossover dribbling? First, your arms pulling in the opposite direction of the step with your wrist relaxed. It will help you to move efficiently. Next, turning your hips as much as possible in one direction so that you can make the movement more explosive. And then if you want to take a quick step, you are going to need to exert explosive force into the ground to propel yourself forward. You need to your both feet planted on the floor and pushing off to create maximum ground force and stability. Next is maintaining an upright posture and keeping your glutes engaged during the movement. And last is, once you take the step, you need to land efficiently and in control so that you can't let your upper half continue to move laterally.
My name is Wu Zeyi. Today I will talk about how running while dribbling. First, let us first understand what is dribbling. You can learn from this page. Here are a few tips to keep in mind when dribbling and running. Number 1, once again, do not look down at the ball. When running and dribbling, it is even more important to keep your head up and see the court and be prepared to change direction quickly. Number 2 is bounce the ball far enough out in front of you so that you do not need to check your run to keep control of the ball. Many a fast break will come to nothing if you need to slow down to get control of the ball. Number 3 is bounce the ball out a little to the side. If you are dribbling with your right hand, keep the ball a little outside and far enough in front of your right leg. Number 4 is once again use your fingers to bounce the ball and push it out in front of you. At this time, you should pay attention. Do not use the palm as you are likely to lose control and probably the ball if you are running fast. Common fault. Dribble faults includes working with the ball, dribbling the ball over the shoulder, dribbling with both hands, and hitting a person with the ball. So, how to improve the skills? Number 1 is dribble the ball hard. The more time the ball spends in your hand, the more control you have of the ball. The harder you dribble, the quicker it gets back in your hand. Secondly, head up at all times. Thirdly, look at the rim or a spot on the wall during all practice. Number 4 is use your fingertips to control the ball, not your palm. Number 5 is use your imagination. Picture when and how you would use each of the dribbles. Number 6 is teach mentality. The primary purpose for putting the ball on the floor is to get a layup. If you don't have an opportunity, don't put it on the floor. Number 6. Basketball is a game of length. Work on lengthening the dribble. Work to get your opportunities with one dribble. You don't beat defenses with your dribble. Number 8 is basketball is also a game of angles. Try to move in straight lines. Whenever you make an east-west move, recapture a north-south pass as quickly as possible. Number 9 is don't do things in 2 dribbles that you can do in 1. The last one is practice outside your comfort zone. When working on new skills, don't be concerned with losing the ball. Just pick it up and do it again. The benefits of dribbling. Through two-handed dribbling practice, you can improve your hand's ability to sense of the ball, become familiar with the ball, and improve your ability to control and dominate the ball. Dribbling is a powerful means for individuals to get rid of defense and attack, and it is also an important bridge for organizing the team's offensive tactics. Finally, practice will help you learn any new skill or get better at it. The more you practice, the easier you will find the skill as your muscles and body learn what to expect and anticipates the limb movement and muscle action required. That's all. Thank you.
Hello Doctor, my name is Guminda Singhil Anilaki Hajaran Singh from AH17 Animation. Today I would like to present about the power dribbling. Power dribble in basketball is when a player forcefully dribbles the ball and drives to the basket. We look at a fundamental low post move called the power dribble. Low post position is located close to the basket on either side of the free throw lane. Players in this position often need to move quickly towards the basket and need a way to move their feet without being called for a traveling violation. A power dribble involves using both hands to quickly slam the basketball against the ground one time and retrieve the ball again in both hands. After one player first introduced the power dribble, they asked, "Is not that a double dribble? So it's not that illegal?" The simple answer is no, which is perfectly legal. Let's take a look to the particular rules about this move. Rules for Section 15 Dribble. Article 1. A dribble is ball movement caused by a player in control who bats or pushes the ball to the floor once or several times. It is not a part of a dribble when the ball touches a player's own backboard. Article 4. The dribble ends when the dribbler catches or causes the ball to come to rest in one or both hands. The dribbler simultaneously touches the ball with both hands. Power dribble is the single dribble of the ball. You push down once with both hands and you catch with both hands at the point you stop dribbling. It's all perfectly legal. It does not seem like much, but it can make a big difference of the low post or anything you close to the basket and find you have a ball in your hands. For now, let's look at the specifics of the move. First, assume an athletic stand. Second, hold the ball low with both hands on the upper half of the ball. Next, push the ball quickly downwards with your forearm and rise and by bending your knees further. After that, listen for a loud bang as the ball hit the floor and rebound directly back to your hand. Lastly, grab the rebound tightly in your hands. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.